Hey there, kiddos! Gather around because today, I've got an exciting detective adventure for you. It's a tale filled with mystery, clever thinking, and a valuable lesson at the end. So, are you ready to dive into the story of the Magpie's missing coin? Our story begins in a lush green forest, teeming with life and adventure. This forest was home to many creatures, but today, we focus on one particular resident, a magpie with a penchant for shiny things. This magpie, perched high in the trees, had a nest filled with all sorts of glittering treasures, coins, buttons, and even bits of glass. Anything that sparkled caught his eye. But one day, disaster struck. One of his most prized coins, a shiny gold one, went missing. The magpie was heartbroken and frantic. He searched high and low, but the coin was nowhere to be found. So, what did our magpie do? He decided to call for help. He knew he needed the best detectives in the forest to solve this mystery. He called a meeting of all the forest animals. They gathered around, curious and concerned, as the magpie explained his predicament. Among the crowd were two of the forest's finest detectives, the shy mouse and the bold hare. They were an unlikely pair, but together they made a formidable team. The shy mouse, though timid, had a sharp mind and a keen eye for detail. He could spot the tiniest clues that others might miss. The bold hare, on the other hand, was fearless and always ready to leap into action. He was quick on his feet and had a knack for asking the right questions. The shy mouse began his investigation by carefully examining the area around the magpie's nest. He followed tiny footprints and other subtle clues that led him deeper into the forest. His journey took him to a grand labyrinth of tunnels hidden beneath the forest floor. These tunnels were a maze of twists and turns, and it was easy to get lost. As he cautiously explored the labyrinth, he encountered Mr. Mole, who was busy digging. The shy mouse, true to his nature, didn't ask Mr. Mole about the coin. Instead, he continued his search quietly. He moved stealthily, hoping to find the coin without drawing too much attention to himself. His shyness held him back from seeking help directly. Meanwhile, the bold hare was on a different path. He dashed through the forest, following a trail of clues that led him to the same labyrinth. The hare, with his fearless nature, plunged into the tunnels without hesitation. He was determined to find the missing coin and solve the mystery. And what was the first thing he did upon entering the labyrinth? He went straight to Mr. Mole and asked him directly, "Hey Mr. Mole, have you seen a shiny coin around here?" Mr. Mole, who was always happy to help, listened carefully. He thought for a moment and then nodded with a smile. "Yes indeed, that coin has been getting in my way for months while I was digging my tunnels," he said. Mr. Mole led the hare to the exact spot where the coin was buried. It had been a nuisance for him, but now it was the key to solving the mystery. The hare, overjoyed, grabbed the coin and thanked Mr. Mole. He couldn't wait to return it to the magpie and claim his reward. With the coin in hand, the hare raced back to the magpie, who was waiting anxiously. The magpie was thrilled to have his prized possession back and rewarded the hare generously. All the while, the shy mouse had been watching from a distance. He saw how the hare's boldness and willingness to ask for help had led to success. The mouse realized something very important that day. He understood that sometimes being brave and speaking up could make all the difference. From that moment on, the shy mouse decided he wouldn't let his shyness hold him back. He would be brave and ask for help when needed. With this newfound confidence, the shy mouse quickly became one of the best detectives in the forest. He solved many cases, always remembering the lesson he learned from the bold hare. The forest animals celebrated him, and he wore his detective badge with pride. He had grown from a shy little mouse into a confident and capable detective. And so, the shy mouse and the bold hare continued to work together, solving mysteries and helping their fellow forest creatures. Remember kids, don't let shyness keep you from asking for help when you need it. Sometimes a little bravery can go a long way. Thanks for watching and see you next time on The Story Tale. Keep being curious and brave.